Jake Roberts like working with in Smoky Mountain?
Well, I was going to say, I don't know. He never showed up for work either place. I went down to it against my better judgment. Somebody said, you know, Jake looks good. Boy, he's a name. He can draw you money. I went down to his house in Atlanta. Said, I'd like to come up and work with the Dirty White Boys. It was in Smoky Mountain.
Right.
You know, what do you want to get paid, Jake? You'll find me fair. Pay me what you can pay me. Pay me all that. Well, I didn't know that I would find him fair, but his wife's a goddamn bitch because the first night he was in, coincidentally, there was this guy named OJ fucking running for the police the same fucking night on network television,
right.
and Knoxville didn't do well. Johnson City did better. So I can't remember what the fucking, I don't want to say the amount, but it was an amount that was a lot more than the other guys were getting, and he didn't really draw. And, you know, Jake Snake Roberts' name on those cards did not really mean a whole goddamn hell of a lot. So he said, well, that's fine. You know, we'll work on it. And she said, well, I don't think you ought to come back. I said, I recall booking you to fucking come to begin with. That's why I'm thinking in my head, I don't want to insult the guy's wife in front of me, but she's being a goddamn cunt, so fuck her. She's going to be making the decisions for, I don't think we'll come back. Well, as it turned out, he didn't fucking come back. He just told me he was going to.
Right.
And he did. I had him on shows that actually did draw because we had a better time of year and a bigger package and better promotion. So then he picks the ones that do draw to not come. Didn't come the first night. Okay, well, I sent another heel in there. We did something, made him happy. And the second night, I've got a message on his machine. His wife's having trouble with the baby. Can't fault him for that. I'm going to try to make it tonight. Didn't make it. Okay, the third night, we're in Marietta. About 12 miles from his house. Okay? He calls me and says, I'll be there. I'll just be a little late. I don't know that I saw him for 3 years after that. So, you know, he just, and then he tried to apologize to me when he got the job in the office in the WWF, which didn't put me out of business, didn't cost me a ton of money. It was just aggravating. Just somebody telling me they're going to come and I'm 12 miles from their house and they can't make it. And then he slipped through the first, a Shotgun Saturday Night.
Right.
Working in the office. One of the creative staff, right? The guys are supposed to look up to him. Shotgun Saturday Night. I hate New York with a pea purple passion. I hate New York City. I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to look at pictures of it on television. It's a miserable place.
What sort of led you to leave?
I'll make this quick. If Jack Titan Towers up moving down south, it'd be great, but I hate living in Connecticut. But anyway, so Jake, we all go and ride with Vince and the limo and everything, and we're there at noon on a Saturday for the 12 o'clock midnight production of Shotgun Saturday Night. I'm sitting there all day. Jake gets there at like 9:45. He said he called a cab and went to sleep in his hotel room. For 9 fucking hours in the middle of the day. Just shit like that. And then he didn't have a driver's license. I was having to pick him up. I was having to go from my house into downtown Stamford through the fucking traffic, pick him up, take him to Vince's. And, you know, it's not my fault I'm a babysitter. It's not my fault he didn't have a driver's license. It's just shit like that. And then finally they told him, you know, go away. But I think actually he went away and they told him don't come back. I can't remember.